Take me to the moon. Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. Why do you have to embarrass me? You're basically calling me a moron. It's okay. Hello, Kevin. Your shit's been mailed. Not shit, but your stuff. You probably already got a little notification. It actually goes in the mail tomorrow. It was packed and I printed the label today, but it's in my car. I got the turkey email, yes. Hello, Sarah. Hi, J-Lo. Were you out Krampusing yesterday? No, now they're saying it might not be him. Could be. Where do you work, Kevin? Retail? Hi, Janae. Why don't you try and get control yourself? You're vomiting. Well, liquor stores get even busier between Christmas and New Year, don't they? Everybody buys their liquor. I'm trying to see. If I ran out of, well, I ordered them. They'll be here Monday. I ran out of labels for my printer. The mug's the same size, I think. Ronnie, what did you get in the mail? You didn't get a super fan package, did you? I promised you a super fan package, but I packed it today. Did I pack a second one? Well, I told you I'm sending you a super fan, right? Because let me tell you something. I packed one up today, and it's got two mugs in it, a Tom Riley talker, because I promised. Well, you better give it to another Bad Ben fan, because don't order it, because I told you last week I was sending you a super fan package, and I packed it up today. So that's got two mugs in it. It's got the Tom Riley talker. It's got the bucket of caramel popcorn. The mugs have hot chocolate in them. Not made. You have to make it. It also has an Orville Redenbacher's popcorn in it. And it's got two ornaments. But you're going to get four ornaments because listen to what a moron I am. And your Blu-rays are in there that you ordered. I stuffed them in the same box. But you're going to get two packages. And let me tell you why. Because I was preparing two superfan packages at the same time. So I had two red balls and two green balls there. And after I got yours all packed up, which I did first because I was adding the Blu-rays in it, I go to pack the second one and I see that I had two red balls or two green balls, which means I put two of the same color balls in your package. So then, rather than unpack this box that I packed up as if it were expected to survive a Holocaust, nuclear Holocaust, I said, I'm not unpacking this. So because the Superfan package came with a red and green ornament, and I didn't know if I packed two red ones or two green ones, I then went and got a red and green one and packaged them separately and sent them. So if you've already got ornaments, you're now going to have four more, plus two more coffee mugs, your set of Blu-rays. There's a Tom Riley talker in there. There's another keychain.
Did I connect you for the flash drive?
Yes, you did. Well, you said thank you, but I did so much to you today for you today.
You did a lot for me, and I appreciate everything you did.
I had to rush home.
Oh,
I can't tell this.
you can tell it, but you could have asked me first.
Can I tell this?
You already started it, so go ahead.
Well, I could lie.
Yeah, that's okay.
So we were out this morning and we got Dunkin' coffee, which fucking blew. Excuse my language. It was awful. I will tell you that the Starbucks peppermint, crushed peppermint drink,
It was Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, is excellent.
Yes, it was very good. It has little pieces of the candy in it.
So Ronnie, you're going to have to either open your own Bad Ben store, or when your guests come over and you're making them coffee, you're going to have to explain what these black mugs are with the little character on them. So we went to Dunkin', and then as we were driving around, I decided to stop at 7-Eleven.
That's what I blame.
And I got these boneless tenders. They're chicken nuggets or wings or some bullshit for Holly. And I brought them out. I had eaten one. I brought them out. Holly ate one. Gave the dogs one. We're driving. All of a sudden, Holly says, "Can we go home?"
No, we went to...
Well, we went to Walmart, and you had to go in the bathroom there.
Yeah.
Was that creeping up on you already?
Yeah, well, nothing happened. It was precautionary.
So we went around Walmart, just made a loop. Then we stopped at Mazio's fruit and produce. Hi, Christo, I shipped your shit today, but listen. I forgot to put your t-shirt in there. So tomorrow I'm sending that as a separate package. So we're in Mazio's produce, checking shit out. Howie had never been in there.
It's very nice.
And all of a sudden she goes, "We got to go home." I said, "Why?" She goes, "I got to vomit." So
You make it sound so dramatic.
for the 12-minute drive home, I kept looking over and she was going like this. I didn't know if that was gas or it was her vomiting a little and swallowing.
No, nothing happened until I got home.
And we got home. I didn't even park in the garage. I pulled right up, said, "Get out."
I don't know what it was, but it kicked my booty.
I got to go out front tonight, too, and look at the house because I had changed it up a little this year. I usually had 3 red spotlight pointing at the house. This time I put 2 red ones and in the middle a green one. And when I go out there, you can't see any color. It all looked white. So I don't know if green cancels out red or whatever. So I went and put 3 red spotlights out there. Is she good now? Yeah, I think so. She hasn't. I mean, she's near a bathroom. But yeah, I think she's better. Well, let me tell you something. About 5 years ago, 6 years ago, did the keto diet. Have you heard of the keto shits? I don't mean to be vulgar.
Why stop now?
But it literally gives you explosive diarrhea. It just comes on with a reckless abandon. And you best not gamble on the fact that you can make it to where you're going. Immediately get to a bathroom. And I hate public toilets. But I became friends with Walmart, Home Depot, public toilets. All that's behind me, though, now, thank God. We just watched Silo. I don't know where they're going. Holly's read the books. Michael has read the books.
Michael read the books too?
Huh?
Michael read the books too?
Yes. And you're right, Ronnie. Sometimes you just have to. They had to switch one of my metformin to glucophage. I need to pick that up tomorrow.
Don't forget to pick it up tomorrow.
Let me see what the price is. You can do that from the app.
Dumb bitch.
I don't understand this. There are so many movies to watch right now. Oh, tonight's the extended Rudolph. The abuse story.
They should have done a Me Too on that.
They should have done a Me Too on Rudolph. It's a story about bullying, and I'm upset now that it's come up again.
You brought it up.
I brought it up. But it's a 75-minute version of Rudolph.
Yeah, the what do you call it? What do they call it? Claymation or whatever it is?
Yeah.
That used to freak me out.
Well, I liked it until one day I figured out they're fucking bullies. Santa's a bit fucked up too. He allowed the bullying to go on
He should be ashamed of himself.
till his ass was in a bind. Because whenever there's fog, it covers the entire planet. Now, I wonder if he's restricted over airspaces that don't believe in Christmas. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Well, Matt, now I've had this conversation, and I apologize to those of you that I'm repeating, but it's important. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Blitzen, Comet and Cupid and whatever. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. Everything good so far. And if you ever saw him, you would even say, it glows, it glows. Now's where it goes downhill. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. That's fucked up. Used to laugh and call him names because he had a red nose. Meanwhile, they had names like Rudy's not a bad name, but Prancer and Blitzit, Comet's kind of cool, and Cupid. I mean, come on. This is a gay bar. All right. And I'm telling you right now, Santa was running a gay bar. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. And, you know, they wouldn't let poor Rudolph play in any reindeer games. So they just basically they ostracized him because he had something different about him. So the poor kid even put mud on his nose, his dad did, to try to mask it. And
that's messed up in itself.
Well, yeah. It's like the parents putting a scarf around their kid's face because they have like a big nose. So it's like, then they're making fun of them. Santa ain't doing shit, and Santa is in charge. Shame on you, Santa.
You should have like a Chris Hansen moment with Santa.
And then they wind up, suddenly they're like, thank you, Ronnie. Suddenly they're like, yeah, he's fucked up. Kids will be kids, Santa said to Mrs. Claus. And why didn't they bang out any kids? That's a weird story into itself. But you don't have to have kids. I'm just saying that they play with all these elves and shit. They have all it's not like, is it a foster home? What? So anyway, then Santa's like, they're just being kids. They're making fun of Rudolph. Oh, fuck, Ma. Look at the weather. Like he just got done eating. He's getting dressed to go out and deliver toys, and he can't see a foot in front of him. So he goes to the child reindeer. He goes to the young reindeer that he's now let these other reindeer bully and say, look, he doesn't even bring it up. He doesn't say, look, I want to apologize to you for allowing them to be. He just says, hey, you know what? It's foggy out, Rudolph. I need your help. Rudolph should have said, fuck you. He should have held up his hoof, though. He couldn't have done the middle finger. He would have gone like this. Fuck you. He says, I ain't doing shit. But no, Rudolph saved Christmas for everyone.
And I hope he was compensated.
Well, the best part about it was the other 8 had to look at his asshole the whole trip because he was in front. Haven't you ever heard the saying, unless you're the lead reindeer, the view never changes?
No.
Actually, it's the lead dog, like in dog sledding. But the reindeer, as they were flying, they just let it go when they had to go.
Ew.
So Rudolph's poo was hitting the others right in the face.
Ew.
Probably hitting Santa, too.
Maybe that's Santa's thing.
Thank you, Ronnie and Janaea, for validating my feelings. I would like to know what happened to Rudolph after this, though.
I hope he was compensated, I said.
Well, he was probably compensated, but I mean, they still needed him for. Did they continue to use him? Like when they landed in July and they're out there and they're playing their reindeer games and Rudolph comes up, do they say, no, glow nose, stay away? And did he have to remind them, listen, you tap dancing bunch of freaks, I saved your ass. Your ass.
Your ass.
I mean, I think Rudolph could have fucked with them for the rest of existence. Do you think Rudolph's still alive?
He could have gone on like Jerry Springer or something and told them everything that he'd been through.
If I was Rudolph, I would have started a podcast.
Everybody else has got a podcast.
I just get so upset by that whole story. Everybody's like, oh, Rudolph, it's so cute. And Frosty the Snowman was basically
traumatizing.
Right.
It traumatized me as a child.
Well, no, I mean, it was homicide.
Yeah, but either way, I was too young to know what homicide was. It traumatized me that he melted and died.
They locked him in the greenhouse. Well, one thing, they took the hat and he couldn't move. He turned back into a regular snowman.
It was like a snuff film.
Right, exactly. And then they put him in the greenhouse and he was basically dying. It's like the gas chambers. And then suddenly Santa got involved in that. He shows up. I wonder if he had to ride the sled with the reindeer.
That's like the theory now that everybody's who's seen Wicked is saying how Glenda was actually the Wicked Witch, not the Good Witch.
It's possible.
Because she even screwed over Dorothy. Because she could have told Dorothy that she could have
from the beginning.
Whenever she wanted.
From the beginning, she could have told Dorothy, tap your heels and go home. But no, she made her go through all that bullshit and lay in asbestos snow. You know that was asbestos,
yeah,
right?
I heard about that.
Or as if you say to some people, asbestos. Asbestosis? Yeah, some bullshit. And Rudolph's Shiny New Year all started again. The little elf that wanted to be a dentist. He was ostracized for not wanting to build toys, to be a dentist. Well, who the fuck were these little elves eating all these candy canes when they get cavities? Who's going to take care of them? The little elf they gave shit to. It's just like Rudolph all over again. With your nose so bright, won't you guy my, hey dentist, I got a toothache. Can you help me? No, I'm building freaking wooden toys that no kid wants. Oh, I just get so upset the more I'm reflecting on these Christmas stories. The Grinch that stole Christmas. This was a terrorist. He was a terrorist living up on the mountain. Stole all their toys. Did they not have a police force? Nobody noticed all this shit being stolen. And then the dog, he tied an antler to his head.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
That dog deserved better.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Oh, God. The whole Christmas concept's ruined for me.
No, it's not.
And baby Jesus is missing again.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, you didn't tell them that.
Around the corner here, we drove by there last week. They set up the manger in front of the storage yard. And there was baby Jesus, who was missing all last year. Then we go by there 2 days ago. Baby Jesus is gone again.
And the manger. Is that what it's called?
No, the manger's the structure.
Well, the bed, the cradle, whatever.
Yeah, the cradle. And baby
That's still on
Jesus.
there, too. At least last year, that was still there.
Hi, John. And I want to stop there and ask, but then today I see a post on Facebook where people say, "Has anybody stopped by Clayton's?" They're nasty. Now they were talking about the Atlantic City one. This is the one that's 5 minutes from us. Atlantic City one's like half an hour, 20 minutes away.
Have you heard of the secret?
Have you heard about the
The
loans?
secret menu item on Jersey Mike?
No.
They have a bacon sandwich. It's just bacon, lettuce, tomato, and onion. Tons and tons of bacon.
I don't know that I'd like that.
Not with the tomato.
Kevin says they have a mini tree donated by Absolute Vodka with little ornaments filled with Absolute. Someone stole the ornaments.
Tell them about that message that was in there about the manager from Walmart.
Oh, somebody said they called her out by name.
Yeah, which isn't nice.
And said she sucks. And then he said, if you're unhappy with Walmart, here's the call corporate. I mean, folks, it's Walmart, okay?
I just thought it was rude to do that to somebody.
I know, like the land of reject toys, Sarah. I forgot about that. That's a whole nother thing. I'm going to take Christmas on.
And we were in Walmart today, and it looked nice.
Yeah, Walmart was fully stocked. I don't know how it's going to look on Monday, though. Because this is the weekend. This is the first actual full weekend in December. Because, next Wednesday, it's 2 weeks till Christmas. But it's like even baby Jesus. They turned this 9-month pregnant woman away from the inn, and they had to go sleep in a barn. And she gave birth to baby Jesus. I like Target, Ronnie. Our Target down here, I think this is its 4th Christmas, maybe 3rd. It opened during the pandemic.
Come on, baby. Come on, sweet baby. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Some of these kids like movies and shit and Christmas specials are fucked up.
Oh, Speak No Evil now is on the Peacock now. If anybody wants to watch it, it's the remake.
Speak No Evil.
The remake of the Swedish version.
Smile 2 is on Paramount. There's so much shit to watch this weekend. I used to get Cousin Darty's cat litter. It was a year ago. I took the cats with Darty's friend to the vet to get checked out. First time they'd been to the vet in 15 years. And now both cats are dead.
Makes me very sad. Nigel got to see me bonding with my cat last night.
Holly's cat came over to her and laid across her breasts.
I hold her like a little baby.
Wanted no part of me in the room. Smile 2 is on Paramount. They might have a free trial, and if they do, Ronnie, watch Tulsa King.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Ronnie's my people. She likes what we like.
Yes. Am I one of your people?
I said she's our people, didn't I?
Am I part of your people?
Yes. No, I don't like alcohol, really, Keith.
You're so sweet. And you're smiling.
Ronnie is our sibling.
She farted on me earlier.
Xfinity just sent me a text to, oh yeah, but Ronnie, I'm not a huge fan of him
So,
either, Stallone, but he was really good in this. I mean, I just don't think he has any depth.
smart.
He is smart. Jason, why are you yelling? You're writing in all capital letters. Jason, how old are you? Nah, you're wasting your money if you send me liquor. I did have an incident with Scott here once, which we talked about the other night.
Oh my god, it was disgusting.
We got so loaded, I was out back trying to vomit. I couldn't get anything to come up.
Picture me in the kitchen upstairs, and I look out the window.
Scott and I both have our pants off.
I look out the window, and I see him doubled over, and I couldn't tell he wasn't vomiting. It looked like he was vomiting. And that's the view that I had.
But that's why I don't like alcohol. You're 18, okay.
Prove it.
Something tells me you might be younger than that. What other movies did we see last night, Hal? It's that one. We know that Smile 2 is available.
Yeah.
We know that, the
Speak No Evil.
Speak No Evil's available. But we just found that out tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, calm down. I believe you. God. Sorry.
On Amazon Prime, they already have all these other movies listed for rent. And on there it said that the Joker is going to be on Max. It just said coming soon, but it's coming to Max.
The Joker, too.
Yes.
I bet you I like that.
Sure you will. You like Gaga.
I love Gaga.
But you didn't like the last song that I sent you with her.
No.
Her
and No, I like Bruno Mars.
Because you didn't like the other Bruno Mars song I sent you either. Which I like, with the girl from Blackpink.
Blackpink?
Yeah, they're a Korean band.
They're called Blackpink?
Yes.
The fuck is Blackpink?
Her name is Rose. She's New Zealand.
They're from where?
They're from South Korea.
I'll see. It's Korea.
Yeah. What about it?
You saw the opening to the Christmas Spectacular. I can't give a spoiler.
Oh.
Ronnie says Gaga is very talented, but I don't care for her music much. Watch your mouth. How dare you, Ronnie? All right. You're okay. You're entitled to your opinion. Who's all right, Ronnie? I said we're each other's people. What music do you like? Tell me an artist whose music you like.
Shota Nakajima.
What the?
Somebody came up on TikTok named Shota Nakajima.
I won't make fun, Ronnie. I promise. Tell me who you like as a performer. I'll probably like them too. I like a lot of performers. You prefer rock music?
Ooh, good girl.
Foo Fighters?
Good girl. I'm not a big Foo Fighters person, but
Alice in Chains?
good job.
What about Alice in Chains?
Did you say Alice in Chains?
She did.
Oh. She likes them.
I don't know who they are.
They're a band.
No shit.
They were like a grunge band from the 90s, but Lane Staley's dead now.
Stanley and Laurel.
Lane Staley.
Lane Staley.
They were popular around the time of Nirvana.
Oh, Nirvana.
The fuck? What is this dude playing with?
I'm a very pop kind of guy.
Don't bother to ask me. That's okay.
What do you, we know 21 Pilots, you're wearing their hoodie.
Not right now, but I was earlier.
Ronnie says 90s grunge is my favorite.
There's a lot of really good grunge bands in the 90s.
Soundgarden.
Good. I love Chris Cornell's voice.
Kevin says Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, another one who's dead. I liked him, Scott Weiland. Don't forget Sleep Token.
Sleep Token, because she likes Vessel's Vessel.
Vessel can give me his vessel.
Loved STP, Stone Temple Pilots. All right, let me look at my music list here.
You don't have anything by Stone Temple Pilots.
No, but I'm going to look at my playlist and share it with my people, my peeps. All right, I have Dancing Queen by ABBA, Let It Be by the Beatles, This Is Me from The Greatest Showman, Piano Man, I Got a Feeling, Black Eyed Peas, We Can Work It Out, The British Invasions, Marry You by Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars, Hot, Hot, Hot by Buster Poindexter.
Oh my god.
Hallelujah by the Canadian Tenors, though.
You don't have the Jeff Buckley version?
I might. Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. If You Want to Sing Out by Cat Stevens.
Cat Stevens from my favorite movie of all time.
River Deep, Mountain High by Celine Dion. She makes fun of me. I have these mini strokes. Surrender by Cheap Trick.
That's a good song.
Forever by Chris Brown. I can't believe I have a Chris Brown song on here, though.
Is that because of The Office?
It is. Beautiful by Christine Aguilera.
My theme song.
Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. Brighter Than the Sun. Colby Collette. Clocks by Coldplay. What the hell just happened? Bad Day by Daniel Powder. Life on Mars by David Bowie. Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. I don't even know what that song is. I like the version with her with Elton John.
You should listen to Houdini by her. That's a good song.
Mercy by Duffy. 2 versions. One with the Game remix. Take Another Little Piece of My Heart Now, Baby. Dusty Springfield. Earth, Wind, and Fire, September. Do you remember? Earth, Wind, and Fire, Fantasy. Cold Hearted by Elton John and Dua Lipa. What?
Do you have the Måneskin song?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe I'm not up there. I'm on E. Calm down. Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley. Rubbernecking by Elvis Presley. Hero by Enrique Iglesias. Fred Molan. Can you feel the love? I thought that was Elton John. Gavin DeGraw, I Don't Want to Be. The Remedy by Jason Mraz. Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. Bang Bang by Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj. That song is incredible, their voices. Seasons of Love from Rent. Remember Me This Way, Jordan Hill. Stronger, What Doesn't Kill You by Kelly Clarkson. The Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga. Born This Way by Lady Gaga. Party Rock Anthem by LMFAO. Sweet Home Alabama. Hero by Mariah Carey. Michael Andrews, Mad World. Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror. Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue. If You Could Read My Mind, Love from Obscure, from the movie Studio 54. One Republic, Secrets. Pink, Raise Your Glass. Paul McCartney, Dance Tonight. Pentatonix, Little Drummer Boy. Pilot, Magic. And then the entire Batman soundtrack. And Prince, a whole album. Prince and the Revolution. Let's Go Crazy, Take Me With You, Beautiful, all of them. Don't Stop Me Now, Queen. Shake Your Bonbon by Ricky Martin. Blurred Lines, Robin Thicke. Sarah McLachlan, Angel. Sia, Breathe Me. I got that because of the finale of 6 Feet Under. Then I saw her face, and I'm a believer. Smash Mouth. Stevie Wonder, We Can Work It Out. Kyle Cruz, Break Your Heart. Tonight, We Are Young. We are young. Let it go, let it go. I did a minute. That's how John Travolta says it. Circle of Life by Elton John. Can You Feel the Love Tonight by Elton John. I Say a Little Prayer for You, Diana King from My Best Friend's Wedding. Christina Perri, 1,000 Years. That was Matt and Courtney's wedding song. Defying Gravity, Kristen Chenoweth and a Disney man. Vince Myers, I Did It All. I like this song, but Holly said the band's broken up. Walk the Moon.
Yeah.
Shut Up and Dance. I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, here's one. You ready? I'm going to play it out loud. Ooh, I can't do that. I said, back up. Back the fuck up. I got a bunch of my sound bites on here.
Oh, you bitch.
All right. Well, that was exciting. Now, let me see if people are making fun of me. Ronnie says Monoskin is very good.
They're amazing.
Holly dreams about having their foreskin. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. That was very vulgar.
Damiano has
Damiano!
He has a solo album out, and the 2 songs I've heard are very good. Damiano David, that's his name.
Damiano David. I'm Nigel Joe Bach. Do you know what Archer's middle name is? David. Archie David. Sable's middle name is Anne Marie. Sable Anne Marie. I love when I take the dogs to the vet and they say, Sable Bach, Archer Bach, Sophie Bach. I said it's Barnes Bach.
It's like I don't exist.
Well, you never go in there.
I used to with Byron and Duke.
I know. I've got all the struggle now, and the struggle, folks, is real. But they take Sable and Archer in there, and there's other animals in the back, and they don't give a shit. I think when they're with us, they think they're protecting us.
Yes.
Well, Ronnie, what is your dog's first name?
Did you know?
Do you know where you're going?
My noodles, my nudes, my bulldog nudes.
Yeah.
Did you know they make them 3 times as spicy than the normal?
I've never had it, so.
Well, that's craziness because, I have to put a little bit of milk in mine. Otherwise, it's too fucking
I think
hot.
Ronnie's dog's name is Dora with no middle name. I think it should be Dora the Explorer Miller.
That's a cute name for a dog.
I think it should be. I'm just going to make a few suggestions, Ronnie. She's your child. You do what you want. Brutus Traufaz. Ronnie said I had a dog named Brutus, and her brother gave him the middle name of Traufaz.
That's cute.
I think for Dora, I would make the middle name Bam Bam.
Dora Bam Bam.
Dora Bam Bam Miller. That's what I'm going to call her from now on. You may say to me, Nigel, I don't want you calling my dog Dora Bam Bam. And I'll stop. From the Jetsons. My best bud had a dog, lived to be 17, named Phoenix. He just had to put her down 2 weeks ago. Dora Bam Bam. Ronnie likes it. It's in. Let's print a birth certificate or adoption paperwork. Dora the Explorer, though, is kind of trademark. Dora Bam Bam. Take ownership.
She gets sushi again.
Well, it's I've been by Sam's a couple times, but
I understand. For whatever reason, I keep seeing people making sushi.
do you know what Dory's short for? Dora is short for
No.
adorable.
Says who?
Ronnie.
Well, that little cartoon character is not adorable.
Didn't they say she's a cat or no?
No, that's Hello Kitty is not a cat. It's a little girl.
Hello
With
Kitty is not.
frickin' whiskers.
It's a little girl with, she's got a lot of male hormones. She's got whiskers. Hello Kitty, that bitch. I had, if I go all the way back as far as I can remember, the first dog I remember us having was Laddie. But my grandmother, oh, we had Lady too. She was a sweetheart. But my grandmother had a Duke. Oh, look at this. Check out what I want to propose to you. 5 minutes ago, when I'm so bored, the only thing that makes me feel better is a healthy fuck. I like to lead, but I also really enjoy being. This is the spam I get. Lady, Laddie, Duke.
So you had two Dukes.
Yes, we had Rusty, an Irish setter. We had Darth Vader. He looked a lot like Archer. Then we had Fubar, Byron, Duke, Sable, and Archer. Cats, we had Ming. She was a bitch.
Oh.
We had Butch. We had Bobo. I had Oprah. Now we have Sophie. I had a hamster named Matilda. I mean, a gerbil.
I've always liked that name.
Matilda was the only rodent I ever had that I could hold. We had rabbits too, but they were all mean. One of my mom's home health aides had a rabbit that was like totally domesticated. It would go in a litter pan. I had a bunch of turtles as a kid.
Never had a turtle.
I probably shortened their lives because they were wild box turtles. I never liked fish because you couldn't pet them. I had a habit trail for my gerbils. They were badass. I had a couple lizards, like chameleons. I always wanted an iguana, but I never got one. I see in Florida, those things are just running around. We have snakes here. I didn't see any this summer, though. Not a one.
That was extremely badass of you that those 2 years in a row when you had the snakes out in the driveway, remember?
I remember the one climbing the wall. But yes, we had the snakes in the drive. Snakes are good, though, because they keep rodents away. And these aren't venomous down here. But outside this year, we had the wild turkeys. We had the gopher or the groundhog. The iguanas down there are huge, Ronnie. My next door neighbors, the original owners, when we were here, they had they sent pictures of iguanas. We have chipmunks, rabbits, squirrels, opossums, raccoons, eagles, an eagle, a bald eagle, hawks, red-tailed hawks, owls. We hear them at night.
Say that again.
Owls.
It's hot.
I've seen what are those lizards? Salamanders. They're not actually lizards.
I touched a alligator once.
Holly touched an alligator once with her breast. She bent over the pen, hit it right in the head.
Funny.
No, she touched an alligator. You know, alligators only have strength in their jaws for clamping shut, not opening. You can hold an alligator's snout closed with your hand. I don't recommend it. All right, Hal, do you want to watch Smile 2 or something tonight?
Whatever you want to do.
Can we watch it upstairs?
Sure.
All right, folks. Well, I've been on for an hour and 5 minutes, and I've enjoyed every moment I've spent with you. And I hope you've enjoyed the time you spent with me, because it was a pure and absolute pleasure. Thank God you exist, because you give my life purpose. I love you all. Good night. I'll be back tomorrow, maybe during the day. See ya. Love you.